It's the Gang Breaks Kayfabe. We're back. It's 2026. We're here. We're doing the damn thing. It's been a month since we've been coming at you guys live, but we're here to preview the Royal Rumble coming up next weekend. And
isn't it? By the time this airs, it'll be the next day.
That's
tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's coming out. It's on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because it is from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
I think it's 11.
I think it
could be 11.
Pre-show.
I thought it was
think the
2
pre-show's
as well.
at 11. I think
sure it's
pre-show's
2.
at 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a mighty long pre-show because that's how they roll these days. They do the college game day thing, and it's just not that entertaining. Speaking of pay-per-views and all that stuff, so like I probably won't. I'll watch
live events.
No.
How
no,
dare you? How
No, sir. Not
dare
on-
you, you
not on
motherfucker!
this
You
podcast.
motherfucker!
Is it weird to anyone else that WWE and UFC are both under the TKO umbrella and they switched their pay-per-view models? UFC now, if you have Paramount Plus, you get all the pay-per-views for free. No extra cost.
Everything.
In theory, that's what it's supposed to be with ESPN. They just haven't made those agreements with every single company yet.
Yeah, but you don't have to. But with ESPN, don't you have to pay for like an additional package or something?
No. There are certain carriers, if you just have the ESPN cable channel, they give you the logins and you get all the content for free.
Oh, but you have to do ESPN Plus, right?
That's not a thing anymore.
Station.
Oh. What? Well, when I try to watch it through like Disney Plus, it won't work. And it's ESPN's a part of that package. But it shows that I have to pay.
Cable package, not streaming package.
If you have like DirecTV, if you have like Time Warner,
you have ESPN channels.
But it's not like the other streaming services where you just like Peacock or Paramount or HBO with HBO you have to pay for AEW. But I just found it weird that UFC was like, yeah, let's try this whole not raising price of streaming service.
Or you use a VPN for $4.99 a month, and I go to Netflix and I have all of WWE's content while we're in England for the afternoon.
Or you save the $5 a month and you use an illegal streaming site, allegedly.
What?
See, my way's technically legal.
Sure. Well, whatever helps sleep at night.
I mean, I don't think it is, but okay.
Ed McMahon advertised it on her own podcast.
Did you say Ed McMahon?
Yes. Back in the day, Ed McMahon was like, hey, when streaming's a thing.
Ed McMahon, for those of you who, are not old as hell, he is Vince McMahon's cousin. He portrayed the character of Ed McMahon on one episode of Saturday Night Slam Masters long, long ago. Yeah, I think that's
the more you know, kids.
We don't need to fact check that one.
Don't. So yeah, we're gonna preview the Royal Rumble. I as of right now believe there's only 4 matches announced, and there may only be 4 matches because
last year's Rumble only had 4.
Before we jump into it, can we talk about Reo Rodgers?
Reo Rodgers.
I don't know who Reo Rodgers is.
Only if we all say it.
I do.
Okay. So
this is random, by the way.
Yes. While Jerry the King Lawler was out for his, let's say, legal problems,
underage sex with an underage minor,
those ones, they didn't have a color guy, so they had Bruce. So Bruce Pritchard in the back does a Dusty Rhodes impression. Everyone knows he does that, They had him be a character called Reo Rodgers and do a Dusty Rhodes impression the entire time with all the Dustyisms, everything.
Think of like a 1940s like 49er guy going in the mines trying to get
Yes.
gold. He would wear like the bandana,
Yes,
the
yes.
like fucking
That's spot on.
Oh my God, Reo
Wait, how
Rodgers.
long did this
cowboy
happen?
cargo pants.
I think they said 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was in '93. It was like 2 or 3 weeks. It didn't last very long, but it was on Superstars and Challenge and all.
You
that
need to
shit.
watch You need to watch a clip of it because
I have
him doing
written
his
the name
Dusty-
down.
It's
Okay,
a
good,
Dusty
good.
Rhodes impersonation, but like his actual movement around is what I think he wanted out of the Red Rooster because he like kind of squawks like a chicken a lot.
If there
Apparently
is,
he called Dusty and got his approval before he did it though.
if
So,
there's video evidence of Reo Rodgers, it will be in the comments below.
And just go ahead and stop listening to us right now and go find that. That's going to be more interesting, I feel.
Don't listen to Jason.
No, we need the viewership.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
You keep watching this, and then you go to the comments, watch the Reo Rodgers, then you go back and watch all of the other Gang Breaks Kayfabe episodes.
That's
Come on,
the
Jason,
process.
son
legally.
of a bitch, bastard.
misunderstood.
Just because you're Goldblum it over there doesn't mean you get to just say whatever you want.
With a chandelier hanging in the back. Yeah.
Well,
Never-
all right.
never.
Reo Rodgers. Yeah, I really thought you said Rhea Rodgers, and I thought there was a tag team I missed. So the 2 singles matches announced for the Rumble: AJ Styles versus Gunther. If Styles loses, he will be forced to retire from in-ring competition. So
Which
where do
he
we?
is, right?
I don't know. So
That's why I'm asking because I feel like yes, but
So here's what I'm thinking now. I saw a story I saw where like Nakamura had posted an Instagram thing where he was like, AJ told me Rumble's going to be his, you told me whatever. So now I have the feeling that now that they know that that's out there, because they had them delete it, but they know it's out there, that now, even if that was the plan, that's not the plan now.
I don't think that is I see what you're saying, but I don't think that has enough weight to it to make them re-sign AJ to a new temporary contract.
I don't think AJ would agree to do like one more date
Same.
even.
Same.
If that's the plan,
if
that's the plan.
you're set on retiring, like if mine's coming up soon. If they said, "Hey, just one more show or whatever," I'd be like, "No, man. Like I've already picked this."
I wanted to talk to you about something. No.
But like, yeah, I say no. I say they still, if they plan on going with it, they're going to stick to that plan.
So who else do we have coming up over the next couple years that's going to be retiring?
Jericho.
Brock and Jericho are supposed to be this year.
So, okay. So then, yeah, if Gunther beats AJ at the Rumble, then we might as well assume he's going to beat, because why else continue the career killer thing?
I like that his entire career killer thing is only based in the fact that the people are going into the match talking about, yeah, I'm retiring.
Yeah.
Like this isn't an Orton legend killer situation where, oh, you're a legend, I'm gonna fight you. He's like, listen.
This is like a rookie cop going through the Rolodex of the cops about to retiring and go on pension, and he's just like traveling around the country trying to find each one of them.
I don't know. I think so. If AJ would win, I think it's probably guaranteed that he'll also win the world title before he retires, because I don't know why else they would. So I don't know. I think the match will be really good. I know that. AJ and Punk was pretty solid, I thought, and then AJ and Nakamura was really good. So like I said last night in the group chat, AJ's retirement tour is already a million times better than Cena's, in my opinion.
I love when they were talking about AJ retiring, and they're like, and a lot of people may say he's still got a lot of tread on his tires or whatever. I get that all the time too, and my reason is the exact same as AJ Styles. I do not want to.
Because you made so many millions that you don't need any more money.
Yeah, that there. Thank you, Draven, and that's it. That's all I. But is I never want to. I can wrestle till I'm 60. I mean, you can, but is it any good at all? Like once I can't do the stuff I always do, I'm out. I mean, I'm not going to be the hip toss, don't take a bump guy. Just not interested.
Take that, Jock Sampson.
Hmm?
You old son of a bitch.
And he retired before me.
I know. He started after us, retired. Well, he retired after me, before you.
Yeah.
Uh, then we got Drew McIntyre defending the undisputed WWE Championship against Sami Zayn.
Hmm.
So I think Sami wins.
Yeah, I'm torn, man.
Like I said last night, I think I said this last night. I think Jacob Fatu is involved somehow, and we get Fatu, Cody, and Drew in like a triple threat at either the next show or Mania.
What about Sammy? What about Sammy as the fourth to set up the title match for a 4-way? Because what's Sammy going to do at Mania if all those guys are tied up?
Braun
I
Breaker.
Oh, Braun
Think
Breaker. I
so?
don't know why I thought Strowman, and I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever,
That
man.
makes sense. Yeah, Braun win the Rumble and then challenge Sammy because he's already beat Sammy before. So
Yeah. That, or like, is there any timeline on Owens KO's return?
it's a
I have
long
no
ways
idea.
out from what I hear.
So, okay. Because that's the
Or
only other thing I could think.
my preferred idea is have AJ lose Saturday, but the loophole that it's this is your last night, and somebody like walks up to him backstage afterwards. Oh, it's your last night. Let's go beg him for one more match, and he gets a light bulb in his head and walks away. And then he's a surprise on the Rumble and wins, and then AJ versus Sammy.
I'd like that. I fear, though, that they're going to have Jericho debut, and it'll be Jericho and Sammy at Mania. I can just see them doing that. I hope
wouldn't
not,
even
but I
bet
could.
1 penny to win 1 million on that because I think it's such a
Sir, that's why
low
you're
chance.
that's why you're no gambler, sir.
Yeah,
1 million,
you-
1 penny to win 1 million.
It's not worth my time to
That
find
is
the
a-
penny.
So, well, first of all, pennies are not being made anymore, so it could be worth a whole lot more one day. So, good investment, Draven. Good investment. But like, I don't see him doing that for one reason: is when Jericho comes back, he's going to be a face, a huge face for coming back. So is Sammy. You're just going to split the crowd at Mania, and I don't think they'd want to do that.
True. Jericho might be a face. I don't know. At this point, the crowd's pretty on top of like.
I
He'll be
mean,
a
Brock
face.
Lesnar. Brock
Yeah, he'll
Lesnar
be
came back.
he'll be a
Yeah.
face. You're right. Um. Yeah, but that match, I think that match could go. If Drew keeps the belt, that's makes complete sense. Taking it into Mania, if Sammy would win it and finally have his big moment, it would also make sense that they did kind of slingshot it over to Drew. That way, it wasn't Cody dropping it to Sammy. So,
Who's Roman? Who's Roman work at Mania?
see, that's the
'Cause
only thing I keep.
I have him win the Rumble. So
Yeah, I kind of had the idea of like AJ and Punk somehow, but yeah, I think Roman winning the Rumble and challenging Punk is probably the path they've set. I mean, it's already they've teased it a million times, but I don't know what they're going to do with Balor between. Because it seems like they're trying to push him, maybe actually push him into. So I don't think they will, but they'll try to have him involved somehow. I would think, or if
I think this is all just for him to turn face.
Yeah,
They're pushing him to make him a face singles guy, and that's it. Not for a title or anything like that. Just to get him back as a singles face guy.
Yeah, but it was weird that he attacked Punk because that's kind of where I thought they were going to start leaning with it. But
I think it's just going to take a while. Probably be a big moment at Mania.
Well, it's because Liv got in his ear, and so Punk had already said to him, "You got to stay away from Judgment Day." I mean, Dom, who hasn't been on TV in 2 months specifically, but she got in his ear, so it can still be the, "Hey, I told you. I know you're better than this. You wouldn't have done that if she wouldn't have came to you." So still, something, maybe.
well, then we've got the two Rumbles: the 30-woman Rumble and the 30-man Rumble. So, predictions for surprises. Who y'all got?
Bianca Belair, and she's winning the women's.
Okay.
What was it? I had a few pitches there.
Braun Breaker was yours at Draven.
For what, winner?
Yeah, to face Sammy at Mania. Unless he wins the
surprises, though, I think it was like X-Pac. That was one.
Yep.
Because they love them some Attitude Era from the Saudis.
Is Jericho even a surprise? We're just going to assume he's in it.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely won't be a surprise.
Hobbs and whatever his new name is.
Yeah. Powerhouse Royce
Keys.
Hills. I'm trying to find your text.
I swear I had. Who else? I don't know, man.
I know Xbox, Powerhouse.
I mean, the women will have the normal ones, right? Michelle McCool, Trish Stratus, Stacy Keibler, Tori Wilson, Melina.
Draven, you said Mr. Kennedy, Powerhouse, Royce
Kennedy.
Keys, Jericho, X-Pac, Ricky Starks, and Leon Slater.
There we go. Okay.
So, yeah, I can see. I don't know about Mr. Kennedy. Is he still in TNA kicking around?
I think he did one shot for them like recently, but it was just a one shot.
Okay.
Yeah, he showed up at like before the anniversary show and was in the audience. They had him come in and do his stick.
Yeah, I could see everybody but Kennedy. I mean, it'd be weird if Mr. Kennedy showed up.
My thought process is they need some kind of big surprises. Like they don't. Jericho alone isn't enough for the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. I mean,
Jason, you got any surprise picks?
Yeah, I think it'll be someone Attitude Era. I don't know, it'll be X-Pac, but since that's the one of the many versions of the video game that they're apparently going to be promoting at the same time, someone Monday Night Wars-ish. I
could see a Kevin Nash fucking.
Right, that's Saudi Nash. Money to get.
If they offer enough, he'll do a Rumble.
Yeah, he's got to go over the top though. Again, it's like when we're talking about Vincent.
Yeah, but he can just hit the jackknife on some small guy and then be like, "Fuck this! This isn't worth my time," and step out. Right. Yeah, bury one more.
So I'm gonna guess for surprises. For the men's Rumble. Yeah, I'm gonna second Draven with the Powerhouse Hobbs or Royce Keys. And then Leon Slater, I think, is a solid bet. And then I don't know if this is a surprise so much, but Mr. Lizard.
Mr. Lizard? Oh man.
Yeah. Who do you guys got winning?
Roman.
Braun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Braun. Things were really weird with the Vision's whole, hey, we all know it's got to be. So I think it's going to come down to the last two being two Vision people. And one of them trying to eliminate whoever it is. Logan Paul probably trying to eliminate him and then him spearing him half to death and throwing him over.
So, Obafemi is going to eliminate Lesnar and set up a match for them at Mania, right?
Oh, that would be good. I didn't think
of
that. For the women,
I'd have them start Rumble, 1 and 2.
I don't know necessarily surprise, but at least returning. So the whatever they were called, the Iconics that were the TNA women's champs lost the belts on their first AMC show, A&E show, AMC. I was right the first time, AMC. But their contracts expired that day. So another one of those, hey, we dropped the belts so they could have signed to show up, whether they're with the company again or not.
So Vance, you've got Bianca winning. Draven, who you got winning the Women's Rumble?
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea?
I guess I should say yes, since this is an audio podcast for some people.
True, yes.
For who? You stopped uploading them anywhere.
No, they're still going up, aren't they? On audio?
No, you're the one in charge of that. Have you been uploading them?
Well, I mean, it's been a month, but...
Huh.
So Jason, you said Iconics as a surprise. Are you picking one of them to win?
No, not one of them to win. That'd be weird. But I'm married to Sean Spears. I should have some sense of clout. That doesn't work.
Said no one ever.
Yeah. So we got the Becky Asuka tease, which was fantastic last night with the. So I don't think that would be how the Rumble ends. Yeah, I agree with Tim. I believe Bianca's going to come back and challenge Jade.
Shit.
All right, I've got Bailey winning it.
You always have Bailey winning it.
Yep. Always
I
bet
think
on
because he's
the
forgot that she's
BBL.
already won one.
Doesn't matter. Shawn Michaels, he won. He won 2. Austin won what 3, 4. Hogan won
3.
multiple. Becky's gimmick of being Trump is the best. Like she does it so because she's not like trying to do his voice. She just uses like the kind of shit he says, like the grandiosity, and
Everybody's saying.
I'm a fan. So speaking of TNA, I tried to watch clips of it. Their debut on AMC. How is TNA still a thing?
TNA.
Well, currently because
How does it
WWE
still
subsidizes them.
exist?
Yeah.
But how did
WWE
it make it?
subsidization.
How does it made it that far? Like, I just keep thinking back to this company, and it's just every few years, it's the big, a big new reset, and it's going to be, and then it's the same old shit all the time. Like, I don't see anything about the product that you cannot get from WWE or AEW or even like Ring of Honor or any of
MLW.
anything that is on YouTube. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for the new show to start them back with the 6-sided ring. Like, do something.
Oh,
Like,
they will never go back to that. Do you know how rough
I-
the bumps are in that ring?
just anything though, but to have a
Yes, I
2-hour
do.
debut show with only 4 matches, and the matches to start during commercial breaks, no picture in picture, and then it'd be like, oh, that was the tag team belts are lost. Okay, they had hype video after hype video to try to explain like the X Division title, and then no X Division match because one guy had a visa issue. Like, if that's your whole division to where one guy not being there means that you can't even have a match. And I get maybe if there were new eyes on the product being like, here's the lineage, like, here's all these names that you know from bigger companies now that started here. But that doesn't help to get over your current product, though, at all. Like, I still don't know who any of these new people are. I'm like, oh, okay. This week, I know you guys watched the second week on there, right?
I did not even know that happened.
That ended with the big Fandango. I'm retiring, and here's who's going to have my place in the system. Even though they haven't really given us any storyline behind who the system is, and then they bring out some guy that Majors trained, and then they turn on Fandango, and then out of nowhere they all turn on Moose too. And it's just like, okay, again, I have no loyalty to any of these people because I don't understand what's happening. Your commentary team's not selling it to me. And maybe that's where the issue is. Like, commentators should be going over things. I mean, it was a week before their pay-per-view when they debuted, and they didn't really hype up the pay-per-view, I don't think, at all. They waited till after the show went off the air to have Ziggler come out and be like, hey, I'm going to be the ref, and oh, by the way, it's going to be a Texas death match. You should buy the pay-per-view. But we went off the air 20 minutes ago. Like, ain't no one saw
empty.
that. Like,
who are you talking to?
The Majors
And then-
trainee he was talking about that was added in the group is Bear Bronson. So they built up
Yeah.
their whole main event segment for an AEW dark level guy. Like, I think that's their big problem is they don't have any star power at all.
Anybody. None.
Well, and Draven, was it you that said, like, this commentary team fucking sucks? I'm already out.
I can't stand it. Yeah, cannot stand it.
So I didn't try to watch the AMC thing, but like I watched one of their more recent episodes before that. I'm assuming it's the same commentary team. It's just fucking god awful. Just I don't know. One of them I think is supposed to be a heel, kind of like, but he just kind of is just annoying.
Jim Cornette put it best when he's talking bad about that commentary team. He said, "He sounds like they're doing an announcer voice
Yes.
instead
Yep.
of just talking."
Yes,
Yeah.
Too
that's
totally
it.
artificial, over the top, over dramatic. Just I didn't like it. It drives
Yeah.
me away.
Well, so before we try to sell y'all some T-shirts, is anyone like looking forward to watching the Rumble, or is it just at least there's wrestling
I,
to watch on Saturday?
I like the Rumble, and Fiona loves the Rumble, so that skews me a lot because I don't have her next weekend. She traded and is going home with me after a basketball game in the morning just so she can see the Rumble.
Mm.
So she loves it. So that skews mine.
Normally Rumble is my favorite show of the year, but it's like really tamped down because it's in Saudi. So it's like I don't I don't
Yeah.
I don't feel right being excited about anything there.
It's really going to put a spotlight on that the women have to wear those bodysuits when you see like 12
30
of
of
them
them.
all wearing them. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, probably all 30 at the same time. But I mean, like on screen at the same time, you have 12 women wearing those bodysuits and be like, oh, yeah, they make them do this.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it just points out more attention.
all 30 of them just agreed in the back that they really like Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, so they're gonna dress like her.
That's the only, now there will be a couple who say that.
And I might be old, but I appreciate the 2 o'clock start time for the main.
I do appreciate
Um,
that.
I like when they
Like,
start
don't
in the
keep me up till
afternoon.
midnight.
Yeah, I'm all about the midday afternoon shows. That's
When All In moved to
nice.
the afternoon because of Saturday night's main event, I thought that was perfect.
Like a 4
Especially
o'clock.
for this, especially because those shows are like 7 hours. And
Yeah.
we're in the next morning.
Right.
I think a nice 4 to 5 p.m. start time is about the best. By the time it's ending, you can start winding down, get ready for bed, just watch Jeopardies, watch your Wheel of Fortunes,
Oh.
tuck in.
Matlock, if you stay
Your
up crazy.
Matlock.
Oh no, Jason just realized in real time that the shows he watches makes him an old person.
I was like, yeah, and?
What's the latest on MASH, bud?
Huh? Oh, that ended. I'm sorry.
Well, so we did promise Jason his own segment. So this is the first edition. Hopefully he's ready.
I'm gonna take a phone call.
For Jason's New Japan something diatribe. I don't know what we're calling it yet. We'll come up with a name for it.
Who's starting the timer?
He's got
10,
I'm allergic.
10 seconds on the clock.
and so this is good. We don't watch New Japan Pro Wrestling just because like I don't even I don't know when stuff's on. I barely remember when AEW or WWE's on. But Jason is a New Japan Wrestling fan. He has been for quite some time. He keeps us up to date. Well, if we have questions about things, he asks us. So, Jason, what is going on in New Japan? What are your thoughts? Give us the news.
So Wrestle Kingdom happened as always on the 20th anniversary of Wrestle Kingdom. So if you want to watch that live, our time, that starts at 4 a.m. Or so I've been told. It's not as good as that 4 p.m. time slot you were hoping for, but 4 a.m. The main card started with a Rambo. That's Ranbo, R-A-N, not Ranbo.
Is that how they say
That guy.
Rumble over there? Is that why it's called that?
It was at the never open weight 6-man championship. The problem I had is I did not watch it with the English commentary, and so I could not figure out what was going on. So it is a 6-man championship. There were 8 different teams.
Oh my God.
And it was a gauntlet style match that one team got eliminated because they were thrown over the top rope, but then everyone else was pinned or submitted. And people randomly were leaving the ring to fight. I still not. It was TNA all over. I was like, "This is a 6-man King of the Mountain."
King of the Mountain match.
I don't know what the hell is happening. But the Mighty Don't Kneel ended up winning. So Zack Sabre Jr. is now a 6-man champion from being the world champion. There, his He's gone down a little bit,
A little
just
bit.
a little bit,
Main event of
a
the
little
Tokyo
bit.
Dome down to the pre-show.
Right. There was a match between the Bullet Club War Dogs, which is all that is left of Bullet Club after everyone else either went to AEW or to WWE throughout the years, versus the United Empire, who does not include Kyle Fletcher or any members of the Don Callis family that were once there, or Cobb, who's currently in JC Mateo. Any of those people that weren't there aren't there anymore. So there was, and that was a 10-man tag match. And it was the
It's two old
yeah.
factions that are just no longer any of those
It,
members.
it was more than two, because the War Dogs also were teamed up with what is left from Los Ingonobles de Japón, who are still there. So it
This
was
is all
two
like
old factions against another old faction. The big
NWO
thing was,
silver and black.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
was there an NWO, a New Japan NWO team?
it was weird. So Andrade showed up, did the same big like they had announced previously he was coming, but he's the money guy behind the United Empire now, is what they kept saying. He's the guy with the money, whatever that means.
Yeah,
And
okay.
and then their surprise team member was Jake Lee, that used to be with the Bullet Club, that is now not, and has been out injured. So that was the big shock for their surprise person. David Finlay and Takahashi hate each other, but they were on the same team, so they kept picking each other up and like, pick up for a power bomb, but I'm throwing you on the other team, guys. I'm going to throw you out of the ring so that you're diving onto the other people. That part was very fun, just because they seem like they really don't like each other and were using each other as weapons for a while. Then some other stuff happened. Yeah, then
That's how I
some other
review
stuff
shows
happened.
too. Some bullshit
Yeah,
happened.
I know you guys have me on a timer. Evil fought against judo master Aaron Wolf and lost the never open weight championship to him. Evil also is now no longer with New Japan and allegedly has signed with WWE. So
The
he could have
judo
also
master?
been, yes.
The one from
I mean,
Suicide Squad or Peacemaker?
What in the '90s WCW
he,
gimmick is that?
no, that's not his gimmick. He actually is a gold medal winner judo
I saw that
master.
match.
And it was this guy's first professional match ever at the Tokyo Dome, and won a belt.
So tell me if Evil, should I look forward to Evil being in WWE or no?
I don't know
No.
how they're going to use him. He speaks less English than what Nakamura does. And we know that they don't push people who don't speak well. So I can't, I
Stephanie
don't know.
Brooker,
Yeah, but she has other things going on that he doesn't.
oh,
The
I'll be
horn.
the judge. I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. So no, I'm not exactly sure how they are going to be able to use him, is my concern. Or what they're going to do with him completely. Takeshita fought against Yota Tsuji. Belt versus belt. Takeshita lost, so he'd go back and fight against Okada later. Then the main event was Tanahashi's retirement against Okada. The match was very, very good. The retirement ceremony was 45 minutes long, longer than I'm rambling. Literally was at least 45 minutes. They brought Jay White, Ospreay, Omega. Ibushi limped to the ring with his broken fibula. Is that your leg? Fibula? Ankle bone? Whatever. Limped the entire ramp all the way to the ring just so he could get in and hug him. Shibata came out and they traded chops. Then they got Great Muta in the ring. Naito and Bushi came from Noah. They got in the ring. There was a 10-bell salute. They brought out a cart like WrestleMania style that's 10, 15 feet high in the air to have Tanahashi ride around the arena on it.
I'm having all this for my last match too, just so you guys know.
where he plays the air
Omega's
guitar.
gonna be there. It cost me a fortune.
His taunt is playing the air guitar. They had someone throw him an air guitar. He plays
Wait,
it.
wait.
Then he would.
Wait. How do you throw somebody an air guitar?
Oh, you just did it.
Oh.
So the guy outside the ring was like this, and then he's going, catches it, plays it, throws it to the crowd. Then the crowd throws it back to him. Then he throws it back. This went on for a long time. Then when he
Longer than
finally
this
got
segment?
to the end, then went no. You said I had 45 minutes. This is what we agreed to in the contract.
Wrap it up, B.
Listen. So then when he got back to the stage, they had all kinds of smoke and everything, and he disappeared in the smoke, never to be seen again.
Do you feel like that should have been what Cena got?
I feel like Cena definitely, him just standing in the ring and then walking out quietly, like,
Was it?
or I guess
Was it the same?
Does he have the coordination for air guitar though?
Right. Well, I also at no point did any of the people who came out to give him his flowers, literally, and give him hugs, were the crowd chanting like "fuck you" or "you fucked up" or anything like that. So completely different than the Cena vibe.
Went pretty good. All right.
Yeah. So that's what happened. Check back with me 1 year from now, and I'll tell you what happened at Wrestle Kingdom 21.
Thanks for the update, man. I don't know it. I can't keep track of anything you said. Really, it sounds like a big old TNA show.
I'm going to do a separate podcast that's just about how all these factions have changed.
Yeah.
I got more to say.
That sounds like you're going to have a few years of that one, I think. All right. Well, our faction doesn't change, so if you buy our shirt, we're Gang Breaks Kayfabe for life. Just go buy some shirts. We need money. I need money for talking
Tongue
lessons.
Tongue surgery.
We will be right back.
Oh, this t-shirt is gross, but what do I do? It's all I got.
That's the only shirt you've got? I might have a solution for you then. If you go to ProWrestlingTees.com and you search for Aaron Draven, which I think you guys can all see right there on the screen how to spell it, you can find official Gang Breaks Kayfabe t-shirts. That's right. Jason, can you believe it?
I can't, but what I can believe is you can get your official shirt of either all of us, or you can choose which one of us you like the best and get just our shirt. Fine.
Breaks Kayfabe full logo on a pink shirt or a pic. Do you prefer Vance, Jason, Cash, or Omega? And get a yellow shirt. Oh, I wish he wasn't doing that.
That's so
Let's get him a
weird.
long sleeve shirt.
So the only thing you guys didn't mention.
But Draven, how do they
I'll
find
bring
those
up the
shirts
price.
again?
They are $19.99 each, no matter what design you pick. ProWrestlingTees.com /wrestlers-t-shirts /Aaron Draven. Super easy to remember. Definitely not going to be on the screen here because you're going to be able to remember it without me even putting a graphic up.
And go buy them. That way I can afford to buy one for myself.
And I don't need this anymore.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Lord. Here we go. That was the whole reason he wanted to do this, is so he could take his shirt off.
Right now,
You know, to play this damn game.
Does your cat make too much noise? Did you invent kit mittens to get it under control? Well, this would be the best place to advertise. The Gang Breaks Kayfabe podcast is actively looking for new sponsors. If you're interested, shoot us an email at thegangbreakskayfabe@gmail.com. Reach a wider audience and support a bunch of idiots.
All right, we are back. Jason's got a refill on his drink. I mean, he is just all of the Goldblum that he can do over there.
Listen, I am parched after giving that in-depth review.
I was
Yeah, I'm
picturing him. I was picturing him doing it as Goldblum, so it was a little bit better for me than the rest of
Yeah,
the
it is. I do believe we're gonna have to invest. Oh, there it is. There is the Goldblum, full effect.
Ugh, I don't like. No, that's not a good phrase.
So
Oh, yeah, there's the Goldblum.
we, yeah, baby, give me the Goldblum. So
Ah,
I wish I had a cigar right now. So we have done some blind rankings in the past. It has always been me presenting the rankings to these three, and they rank them. We're going to switch things up a little bit, and they've got lists for me to blind rank. So Jason did extra work, and he did too. So we're going to start with Jason. We're going to end with Jason. So
Jason sandwich, just where I want to be. I said it off air, and now it's ruined. So
Nice.
never mind.
it was a lot.
That was
creepier
funny.
when you
Now
said it
it's
this
creepy.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I don't know why.
I fed off Cash's creepy vibe in the last thing about the Goldblum. So,
Yeah, but you gotta have the Goldblum voice. You gotta show me the Goldblum. So Jason, your first list. How many items am I ranking here?
5.
5. Okay, let me.
Oh,
All
he's
right.
got notes over there.
Well, I'm just writing them down so I can keep track. All right, Jason,
All right.
what am I ranking?
Due to the fact that you cared so much about the factions of New Japan, here are the top 5 defunct factions. No, that's not what this is.
Oh,
He's getting ready to be like, all right, let's
okay,
go.
defunct factions. We'll save that one for another week.
okay.
As the Cosmic Cowboy, we're going to rank the top 5 other workers who have used a cowboy gimmick
Okay.
that you can determine where you should then rank above or below them. How about that? As the
Well,
sixth.
I'll say this right now. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that owe me. Well, so I stole it from an old country singer,
Huh.
but that he was from like the 50s or 60s. So there's a lot of cosmic cowboy shit happening now, and I don't appreciate it. So go ahead.
is this
All right.
a Thief in the Sense video?
Yeah.
All right.
Or threat, whatever you want to take this.
All right. Top 5 Cowboys.
All
Number
right.
1,
Okay.
Cowboy, Bill Watts.
Oh, Bill Watts. Well, he did a lot of stupid shit with WCW and pretty sure he's a racist fuck. So I'm gonna go number 5 for old cowboy Bill Watts.
Okay. Next up, Cowboy, James Storm.
Oh, James Storm. I like James Storm.
Nice guy.
Nice guy. We
We found out
advanced.
James Storm. I did like back then, and then not that long ago. Well, I guess it's been like 5 years ago, but yeah, he's a super nice guy.
I'm gonna put him at number 2.
Yeah. Number 3, your favorite half of the Smoking Guns, Bart Gunn.
That was okay. So yeah.
The brawl for all winner.
Yeah. Oh, number 4.
Butterbean's worst nightmare.
4.
Number 4 for old Bart.
All right. Number 5, Cowboy, Bob Orton. The old
I'd
eight.
beat him.
I was there. I witnessed it firsthand. He was a nice dude in the locker room, though.
He was drunk, dude.
He was a nice drunk dude in the locker room, though.
Wasn't he talking about how much Randy Orton makes on his royalty checks?
For the video game?
Yeah.
No, it was for his royalty for December. He said, you know that boy of mine? He got $60,000 royalty check for December. And I was like, oh. But then I go, hey, you know that thing where your son drops down his knuckles and pounds the mats before the RKO? I'll do that to make fun of him. And he goes, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, the thing where he's punching match. He goes, I don't think I've seen that. And I was like, you know how much his checks are, but you don't know the movie does every
You've
single
never
night?
watched one of his matches?
Nah.
You were at ringside for some of them.
I was asleep. Man,
You have number 1 and number 3 left.
I'm gonna put old Bob Orton at number 3.
So your number one cowboy coming up.
Cowboy.
I'm trying to
Your
think of
number
who
one
this might
cowboy
be.
is the outlaw cowboy Ron Bass.
Oh, he was awful.
Oh no! Oh no!
You just got bastard.
I just got bashed.
You got
So-
Goldbloomed all over your face. What you got?
Oh, that's awful.
Look, there are so many people with the cowboy gimmick. When you start searching, it could have went on forever. I could have just did the top 5 West Texas rednecks.
Curly Bill.
Omega, how many is your list? Just to
5.
know. Mine's 8.
Okay.
So that order then would be number 1, cowboy the outlaw Ron Bass.
Yeehaw.
Number 2, cowboy James Storm.
Yeehaw.
Number 3, cowboy Bob Orton, the ace.
Yeah.
It's
Number 4, smoking gun Bart Gun.
Yeehaw.
And number 5, cowboy Bill Watts. You got that one right.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Falling off a cliff. All right. Draven, Vance, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I'll go next.
Okay.
If that's all right.
And you got it's five items.
It's 5. Yes, mine is
All
5.
right.
You will be blind ranking 5 different WCW cage match variations.
Okay.
All right.
Cage match variation. That's crazy that they have a top 5.
Oh, dude, they had like
They
20
probably have a
different
lot.
cage match
Yeah.
types, yeah. So some of the some of these you might not know. That's why I got some pictures here. I'll throw them up on the screen if we need to. But we'll
Okay.
start with the 1996 Doomsday Cage, the Alliance to End Hulkamania versus Macho Man and Hulk. That like stage decked cage.
So I'm
Oh,
rating
God.
I'm rating the cage itself, like the structure, not the
Not-
match.
Not the quality of the match, but how much you like the gimmick, like how you would rank it as far as cage matches go. What you think the best cage match variation is?
I'm gonna put it at number 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, match quality aside, it is an interesting cage, but at the same time, it's kind of just got like a bunch of little cages like spread
Just
throughout.
a bunch of
And
little rooms. You open the door. There's
it's kind of
Barbarian.
pointless. Yeah. So that was from Uncensored 96, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go number 4.
Next, we're gonna go with the Chamber of Horrors cage match, where you have an electric chair in the middle of the ring, and you have
He was
to
waiting
set
for
him
this
in.
one.
Yeah, I was hoping this was. I mean, Vance, I think knows where I'm going to put this one. Yeah, this is the Chamber of Horrors, number fucking 1 with a bullet.
Oh
I
my
watched that
God.
match on pay-per-view on satellite feed at my cousin's house, and there was a goddamn electric chair. It was the craziest shit I'd ever
Abdullah
seen
the
in my life.
Butcher was not a good actor.
Not at all. But my God, did I love it as a child. Okay.
Next, we're gonna
Chamber of
go
Horrors,
with
number 1.
Next, we're going to go with the 1999 uncensored barbed wire top cage match. So this was Hogan and Flair in a first blood cage match.
Oh,
They used
yeah.
razor wire all around the top with the crooked ref gimmick where even though Flair was bleeding out his ass, he still won.
Why
Not
would
literally
you ever
out
go?
of his ass, but you know.
Why would you ever just go up there? You don't have to get out the win. It's a first blood, so just never go up there.
Yeah, but you want to make them bleed, so you want to get barbed wire and razor blades and all.
Bring
that
it
shit.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you have? So I'm trying to remember.
In theory, it's essentially just a cage match with the extra added layer of barbed wire around it.
Yeah, I'm trying to
And
remember
first
how
blood.
the barbed wire was. It weaved throughout the top, or was it like hanging down in strands?
It was rolled around the top. So this isn't the greatest picture. Oh god.
It's just like in.
You see
Okay, yeah.
picture on the top?
Like a prison yard.
A
Literally
prison,
yeah.
a
prison
Yeah.
yard.
So
Another
I
one that's
really.
not- this one's not even.
Okay. So I really do like that for the cage gimmick because but I don't like the first blood aspect of it. To me, that's just a good thing to add to the cage if the whole gimmick of the cage is to keep people in and keep people out. So it ups the ante on the violence with that if you don't throw in a stupid first blood, because you can do first blood just by getting thrown into the cage itself. You don't need the barbed wire for that specifically. Right. Most cage matches, there's somebody that's bleeding, so doesn't really. But I do like the idea. So I'm going to put it at number 3.
Okay.
And that was Uncensored 99.
99.
Okay, I think that would work really well in AEW now. If you have like just Moxley or Hangman and Swerve go back, something like that.
That's kind of what they did as a newer version with the bar.
Yeah.
They had the barbed wire and the weapons. And
next up is the infamous WCW triple decker cage match. Not the War Games variety, the one that had David Arquette. Just the first one to
the
get
Ready
the
to Rumble
down.
variety.
Yeah. I'm going to put it at number 5.
You're going to regret that decision.
It's just unnecessary.
You got this below the Hulkamania Doomsday cage?
I would put the Hulkamania Doomsday cage probably at the bottom if I would have known. But it like a cage on a cage on a cage is just like a hat on a hat. Like it's just we don't.
I mean, yeah.
So when was that one? Or what was that cage called?
The triple decker cage.
Triple decker.
The Ready
cage.
Rumble.
Ready to Rumble.
Yeah, Ready to Rumble cage.
All right, so my number 2 WCW cage match variation.
And you're probably going to need pictures for this because it was very short-lived in the year of 2000. Specifically,
in the year 2000.
Specifically only for the Steiner Brothers and Tank Abbott. It is the
God.
WCW Asylum cage match.
The circle in the middle of the ring.
A tiny little circle.
I remember that.
You can't even do spots. Like there's no room.
WCW's got a tiny 18, and this thing was only like 12.
Well, unfortunately, that's my number 2. So you were right. I regret. Decision 99 definitely would have been number 2 if I could re-rank. But so what was that? What was that called?
The Asylum cage match.
The Asylum. I just watched the episode of Nitro. I think it was. I don't think it was Thunder. I think it was Nitro. Yeah, it was Nitro, where Tank Abbott comes out at the beginning of the show during a match, flanked by all of his goons or whatever, and he just tells Tony Schiavone and Mike Tenay that he's going to be reffing the main event tonight between Rick Steiner and Sting. Because him and Rick Steiner got into a fight on Thunder when he was in the audience. So he's just like, I'm going to be the referee for that. And Heenan's out there too. So they're all just like, well, who's going to tell Tank Abbott no? He's the baddest man on the planet. And then you just don't ever hear about it again until the main event and he's the ref. And then he just sort of walks around the ring. It's in a cage while Sting and Rick Steiner kind of have a match. And then out of nowhere, he just punches Sting from behind, and it was a big swerve, and him and Rick Steiner are actually buddies. It's just, like, I don't know why Sting and Rick Steiner were feuding, but it's just another instance of, like, Sting getting somebody turned on Sting, even though they weren't even aligned.
So that Asylum cage match, I think it might have been their, like, knockoff version of the WWF Lions Den matches. Like,
yeah.
But without any of the understanding of what that was, because this was just a round cage. So it didn't have the other layer and the padding and the like weird design.
So it was WCW 2000. That's all you need to know. So the Chamber of Horrors, number 1, I'm happy with that. Number 2, the Asylum cage, I'm not happy with that. Uncensored 99 at number 3, wish it would have been a number 2. Uncensored 96, and then the Triple Decker cage. So really went downhill after my number 1. But Chamber of Horrors always will be number 1 in my heart.
Yeah.
All right, Vance, you got 8 things for me to rank. So what?
This is body of work of promos.
Body
in career body of work.
Okay. Promos edition.
Now I didn't go through and pick like all the best top promo people. It is some people I just wanted people's opinion on their promos. So I figured I would get it if I brought them up.
Okay.
So that's what the very first one is. Gunther. It's 8. 8, by the way.
Okay.
So Gunther's body of work promos.
We go 6.
Okay. He's gotten way better. He used to be so bad.
He's gotten way better, but yeah, still, I'm assuming there's some people on this list that I'm definitely going to want higher.
Ric Flair.
His entire body of work. Trying to think if there's anybody on this list that it just has an impeccable. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I'm going to put Flair at 4.
Wow.
Wow. I was gonna go 1 or 2 are the only acceptable ones. We'll see.
So going back to watching through WCW especially, he's still got some bangers in there, but for the most part, it was the most repetitive, same old shit. Half of it didn't make any sense when you go back and watch it. So he still dropped every once in a while. He would drop one where you were like, "Ah, fuck, that is a Flair promo," but not it. Like I've always said, the worst thing to happen to Ric Flair was weekly TV. I think it exposed him as being a pretty generic wrestler. Kind of you get the same thing out of him every single time. So yeah, he dropped a lot in my eyes just through the reviewings.
Now here's an interesting one. CM Punk.
CM Punk.
See, I want to see where he goes now compared to Flair.
I'm putting Punk at number 1.
Ooh. Okay.
Punk has always been able to deliver fucking fire and brimstone promos when he needs to. He can build up a match pretty easily. I mean, I think Punk's pretty damn solid.
Okay, number 4, Sting.
Sting?
The singer or the wrestler?
Yeah.
Clarification, please.
7?
Okay.
I can't think of any just amazing Sting promos. Like I'm sure there's a couple that are decent, but
okay, number 5, Sid.
Sid? Oh man. How do I rake Sid? Sid's an all freak. I'm gonna put him number 3. He's above Flair.
You know what? I don't hate it.
So he's had the opposite, where Flair, if you would have asked me that, whenever before the network was a thing, if you would have asked me that, Flair would have easily, I'd be like, yeah, Ric Flair's a better promo. But rewatching everything, Sid's like, dude, you never knew what the hell he was going to say. Like, it wasn't like Flair where it was just like, I mean, and yeah, Sid's were nonsense half the time, but like, they were at least new nonsense, original nonsense. So, yeah, I'll put him number 3.
Okay. Number 6, Hangman Adam Page.
I'm good with putting him at 5.
Okay.
I think he's really good on the mic. I think he can deliver. Like he delivers those big fucking passionate promos when they.
I was just curious. This
is
another one. I just wanted your opinion on his promos. So.
Let me ask it this way: do you think he's just one step below Flair? Because he put Flair at 4 and him at 5.
Yeah, I think if you give Hangman, I mean, I guess I'd kind of have to give him the benefit of like he's going to have a long career.
Yeah.
The dude, I think he's just so good at those big money match promos, like just that passion. He gets matches over. Like one promo from him leading up to a pay-per-view, and I'm like, yeah, I want to fucking watch this. Like that.
My only problem with him is every single time he goes all the way. Like, you know how you can go 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Like some need emotions at 7. I feel like he redlines at every promo and he has nothing left. So I know where he's going to go and he never can go higher. And so he gets to that crazy, wild-eyed thing, and I'm like, yeah, the same thing he did for the last feud. I just feel like he goes there
Yeah.
way too often.
Yeah, I think with him too, it's been like it's not the oversaturation like Flair, like where Flair was just in like whatever random feud week to week on Nitro. Like but Nitro's booking, WCW made no sense anyway. So it was like guys were just booked in random angles out of nowhere every week. Hangman at least has like a more focused, a lot of times, angle and story with better storytelling. So
Yeah.
I think that helps.
Okay, number 7, Mick Foley.
I'll put him number 2.
Okay. And number 8, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh man. So yeah, I mean he's my number 8. He's bottom of this list, but like
Wow.
Jake Roberts as a human, I've told my story before, so fuck Jake Roberts. But Jake Roberts as a promo guy, goddamn, like he had his own. He's the reason for a guy like Punk and Foley, even like just to have that different delivery and all that stuff. So yeah, Roberts would definitely be up there higher. I'd have him above Flair, Sid, Hangman, Gunther, Sting. I'd have him up there at number 3. Foley, I think Foley is not an underrated, but like a forgotten for how good of a promo he was.
That's why I put him on this list.
Yeah, I think he just even back at like Cactus Jack days, like in WCW. I mean, he was banging out good promos then. ECW, awesome.
He had a couple really good TNA promos. That's why I came across the other day. It was a TNA pay-per-view build. It was him for the world title versus Kurt Angle. The match was dumb and pointless, but the promo he cut, the go home show, man, that was good. Like WWE level of any rivals any of his WWE stuff. Good.
Well, even so, Draven will probably remember this. Jason, I don't know, all 3 of you probably will, but Draven might remember it the most vividly since he's a WCW Mark II. But the terrible, awful angle where Foley had amnesia.
Lost in Cleveland.
Do you remember that? Lost in
yeah.
Cleveland? But do you remember the promo going into like I don't know if it was a Clash or a pay-per-view where he was returning?
Yeah, he's...
Dude, once you got past the stupid amnesia shit and he just starts firing off that promo, it's so good. Like, it almost saves that whole... It doesn't, but it almost could have saved that whole
In
angle.
his mind, that feud with Vader is his ticket to actually being a main event guy in WCW, so he's putting everything he had into it.
Yeah. Because I forgot about the promo itself, and they start doing where they have tracked him down, and he's on the streets, and I'm like, oh, this is so bad. Then he fires into that promo, and I was like, oh, god damn, Foley is good. So, all right. So, yeah, I got promos, body of work, CM Punk, Mick Foley, Sid, Ric Flair, Hangman Adam Page, Gunther, Sting, and Jake Roberts. So, yeah, other than Jake being last, but I'm fine with it because he is a dick. So, even though there was somebody I posted that years ago on Twitter, and they immediately said I made that up for attention. And I was like, I have 15 or 20 followers, bro. Like, what do you mean?
What attention?
What attention? It's the same. My friends on here are the same ones I could text this to if I wanted to. Like, I'm not. And then even after Joel and a couple other people jumped in, we're like, oh, yeah, no, I was there too. They're like, yeah, you guys are all lying about it. He would never. And I was like, why are you so... Is he paying you to defend him online? All right, Jason. Number 2, blind ranking.
All right. We know that you're a fan of hard hitting, strong style, if you will. All right. So, top 5 variations of a clothesline.
Ooh, okay.
Very specific.
I like it.
I was thinking of my friend here.
Cowboys
All
and
right.
clotheslines. Good picks.
There we go.
Ooh,
That's a hell of a
I'm
name
making
for
a
a tag
t-shirt
team.
design.
Yeah, that's his new album. I'm pretty
Cowboys
sure.
and clotheslines is like a saloon.
There we go. All right, number 1, Brody Lee's discus lariat.
Brody Lee's discus lariat. Just
Are you
thinking about.
disrespectful to a very nice man who passed
I
away
was gonna
recently?
say it's got to be
or
one or two.
Well, it's gonna be 3. So I'm gonna
A
put it because
little disrespectful.
I mean, and I could regret that big time if certain people don't show up on this list. But
You never can tell.
yeah,
Lots of people throw a clothesline, right?
yes.
Number 2, JBL's clothesline from hell.
Number 4. I'll put it at 4. It's
Number
good.
3, Larietto Stan Hansen.
I kind of want to put it at 1 because it's Stan Hansen, but
It's a good clothesline too.
It's a hell of a
I mean,
clothesline.
Not if you take into consideration the Taker's safety, because he was
Yeah,
blind
I'm
as a
gonna-
I'm
goddamn
not.
bat.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to put it at number 2 just because he did have the whole fact that he just didn't really give a shit and he was swinging as hard as he possibly fucking could at whatever direction the guy might be in.
All right. That was number 3. Number 4, Okada's Rainmaker.
Okay, so I'm comfortable putting this at number 5. I mean, they've done a hell of a job protecting it he's done so good at protecting it, but it's basically just Jake Roberts' short arm clothesline. So,
With a little twist.
which I mean,
twist.
good on them.
Literally.
Good on
Literally
him for
and
being able to get a clothesline over as a fucking game over finisher. So that should make it number 1, but I'm going to put it number 5.
All right. So then, that puts us at number 1.
I'm going to hate this, I think.
I don't know. Maybe not. Nigel McGuinness's Pendulum Clothesline.
Oh,
Ring of Honor 2005.
I'm so fine making that number 1. I fucking love Nigel McGuinness and his clothesline. I
had a feeling you'd be okay with where the last one was falling this time.
I got to see that in person a few times, and it is beautiful.
Now, what if I would have said John Moxley's Rebound Clothesline?
Yeah, I'd have had to
not number 1.
I would have just added a number 10. So my top 5 clothesline variations: Nigel's, Stan Hansen's, Brody Lee's, JBL, and Okada. And I'm good with that.
Pretty good order. That's a pretty good order.
Yeah, JBL. I mean, his was definitely good, but kind of depend on who's selling it.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Trying to think of if there's anybody that was on the list that I would like. Rick Steiner had a hell of a fucking clothesline.
I thought for sure Hogan's Axe
Bomb there.
Yeah, I was going to be on there, and that's how he's going to get you at the end.
I was worried. Who has a really good clothesline?
Taz.
Taz had a great clothesline.
Best local guy is old Eric Steele's clothesline's really
Eric
good.
Steele. Yeah.
We did a finish of the match. I did the buckshot lariat flip in, and he caught me as I laid on my feet with his clothesline, and I went the complete other way, shooting star. I mean, we collided.
Jeez.
Now,
I really wish me and Eric Steele would have got a chance to do the King of the Lariat match. We talked about.
I should have did Eric Steele on the clothesline list, and I should have did Jock Sampson on the Cowboy list. Now, damn it.
Eric Steele was definitely my favorite person to take a clothesline from. Because me and him could just throw lariats at each other.
So you were my favorite, but I haven't taken a clothesline from you in a decade. So I don't even know anymore.
I love throwing the lariat.
Challenge accepted. On site next time he sees you.
It's going to be a hell of a lot slower than you remember. And it's going to be a lot more Hansen-like, because I really can't see. If it's at night, it's pure Hansen.
Well,
get those get those air traffic controller cones for him.
I'm just throwing it towards your voice.
He just tapes his cell phone to a tree or clothesline in a tree.
Man, I do. That's the thing I miss most about wrestling all the time is just the physical, like the contact and shit. Like I don't get to just hit people anymore or get hit back. Like now I'll go to jail if I do it. So stupid.
Man, I haven't had to come to grips with that yet, but that's going to be.
That's really I mean, other than like hanging out with, like, just going out on the road and like hanging out with dudes in the locker room and stuff. Like, other than that, I miss that, of course. But like, the only thing about actual in-ring wrestling I miss is just the physicalness.
What'll make you not miss the locker room camaraderie is when you become like an old man in the locker room and there's literally like 20-year-olds talking about stuff you have no idea about. Like, I literally have no idea what they're talking about in like vernacular that I don't even understand anymore. And then it's just me. And if there's an old guy there, it's like a big celebration. Like if Shane Kryzak is not an old guy, but he's a guy I've known for a decade.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, good. Somebody
in
I can
wrestling
talk-
years, he's
talk to.
compared to a lot of the guys in the locker room, he is a old veteran at this point.
Yeah, there's no one who like literally I was wrestling when these kids were born, some of them. So like, and I was never
while they were conceived too, because that's not a
Yeah.
place to wrestle.
Hey,
But-
if it's $5 in the pocket that night,
Right.
he'll wrestle wherever.
and I was never a hangout with except for like you dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was 5 guys I would hang out with after a show, and that is it. That's the whole list my entire career. So like, I never was. OCW came to me and wanted to make me the heavyweight champion. They took me in the head writers and all this, trying to be fancier. And they're like, "Hey, we will make you the champion, but you don't go to the after parties. We need like the champion there to represent the company or whatever." I said, "Nope, no thanks." Like,
No, I'm good.
And they were like shocked. They're like, "You're not going." I was like, "I'm not staying that late up in Ohio. I'm going home." And then like they're like, "Okay, we understand. No big deal." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So then the next show, I see what's booked at me winning the title, and I'm like, "I'm not doing the after party." Like, "Yeah, we talked about it. It's fine. You don't have to." I'm like, "Okay."
My first question would have been
had-
like, does booking me as champion come with a higher pay? Then like, if
Yes,
not,
yeah.
why do I care?
Yeah, am I
Yeah.
getting paid for these appearances?
They admired your convictions, and so
Yeah.
they
Apparently.
accepted your demands.
Or they just had nobody to go with.
I
Yeah,
just told them
they had no backup plan.
you will gladly license your likeness to them so they can make a cardboard cutout of you and take it to all the after show events.
Dude, it's so funny when people talk about doing this for the fans. I do not like them for realsies.
I've
I don't
always
want-
said that.
I don't want to do a meet and greet. I wouldn't, if you paid me the same amount I get to wrestle for a meet and greet, I would turn down the meet and greet and take the match. And that's bumps and stuff. I would rather get punched in the
That's
face.
bumps and stuff.
I'd rather get punched in the face than talk to a fan. For sure.
But
I mean-
but please come and see him on his last 5
Or
shows.
not. Or not.
Whatever. He can
Don't
pay
say
either way.
that. I'm on most of these shows. Don't say that.
I do remember, like, I felt like a lot
They-
of
The fans should care that they're there. I shouldn't care that they're there. There's on. They should care enough to not matter if I say I don't want them there. They're coming anyway. So if not, then be
I
gone.
still take a lot of pride in how we acted during the remix thing at the one where we were building up to you and Facade, and we
Oh,
had like
yeah.
our own
That
private
was so
table,
good.
and
That
then
was so good. We worked the restaurant.
we worked
there?
everybody. Like
You
I
hit
remember.
You hit him so hard. That video, the highlight of the entire video, because the camera's real close too. So Facade, we're in dress clothes. Facade's got his back to the camera. We're only like 2-3 feet from Facade. The camera is. Cash comes off camera with a forearm that plows him in the back of the neck. Like if I told you to shoot attack someone, that's what you do, and it knocks Facade like 8 feet.
Well, we were surrounded by marks. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it was the right call. I'm just saying it was scary, especially when you're watching it because you don't see you coming because you come from like right by
Yeah.
the camera. It's rough.
said my goal was always to send people home going, I think that guy was like wrestling for real. I think.
Well, then to do the frog splash that we didn't talk to the restaurant or clear any of this. I got up on a booth where people were eating on like an elevated level, like there's a down the floor show level and then the next level where all the booths are. I got up on their table while they're eating and did a frog splash on the table through the other table.
And then
And then we just jumped
Yeah.
up and ran and got in my car and left the whole event.
we completely kayfabed autographs and pictures. We
Mhm.
had them announce that an
We wouldn't be
autograph.
doing them.
No, that we would, but they were. I think we put a price of like $500 or something like that. We put ridiculous prices, and then we had like
We
had
were
a couple people.
dressed so douchey too. Do you
We
remember?
were.
I have a
Yeah,
picture.
I have
from that.
pictures. Yeah. And then we had. I'll send those over to Draven. He can pop them up on screen. We had a couple of the Marks fans come up, and they were, and we would not like. They were, I think, also. They had some. Yeah.
There was a whole group of special needs.
Yeah, and I was like, hold strong, hold strong. We will not do these autographs or take these pictures. Like, it was hard.
Then,
that was a hard one for me. I was like, I fucking hate this.
You know,
we
did.
I was
We
like,
did the
nah,
same
man,
thing the next
$500.
year.
What?
And after that day, you both dedicated your lives to having professional careers of helping people
We did.
because of the guilt of that one event.
Well,
Yeah.
not that one event. You know what I did the next event? The next event there was Zach Gowen telling the story of how he overcame drugs and alcohol and lost his leg to cancer. So in the middle of it, while he's telling his story, I stand up and take a microphone and go, wah, 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 I have cancer.
Yeah.
And then I said, you know, these people don't admire you, they pity you. And honestly, they should, because you're pretty pathetic. I said, cancer and drug addiction, I've had neither. And that's like what I.
That's the best line ever.
Didn't you also, like, hadn't the Macho Man just died and you, like.
Yes, I said something about.
Said something about Gowen should be like the Macho Man and wrap his Jeep around a tree.
This weekend, like the Macho Man.
Yeah. Man.
Then we got kicked out. They kicked us out or whatever, and then we were like, "Yeah, we're out here early again."
Yeah. Early go home, boys.
Right.
Yeah. And then I remember getting like, I just never understood the turning down heat. Like, I remember getting to an XWE show once, and TJ Phillips was going to come out, because they were going to have some like patriotic shit going on, and TJ was going to come out and like throw the flag down or
Interrupt
something.
The national anthem.
He was going to something. But like, they wanted TJ to be like this monster heel, but they would not let us do it, or they would not. Corey would not approve it. I was like, just fucking do it. He'll be over. Like, he'll be the heel. Your face can get, give him his comeuppance. I was like, it's how wrestling works. And he's like, no, I don't want like people to think we're.
Well,
I was like, we're going to think TJ is.
What I pitched to one of our students, Fed wouldn't do it either. When I took one of our students who is legit military, retired from the military and is a vet, and I wanted him to interrupt the national anthem because that these people didn't actually respect the flag, and this is all just them faking it, and that he, actually gave some of this country, and all these people will do is nothing, blah blah blah, to make him a heel, and they wouldn't do it even for that. So
see, I like that. I would go with that as a promoter.
Yeah.
Because that's got layers.
That it's actually that he doesn't believe these people are Americans, not that he's being un-American. So
yeah, because then you can get into like how he's treated as a vet,
how
they support him until he's actually back in person.
And I thought it'd be a really good Shades of Gray, because is that a babyface or is that a heel? Like, I guess it depends how you look at it, but
it's the best kind of heel. He's basically telling the truth, but he's just telling a warped version of the truth.
Yeah, and we don't want to hear about it anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure none of you want to hear anything else from us either. So, or maybe check the comments for the what's his name, Reo Rodgers.
Reo Rodgers.
Reo Rodgers. Let us know what you thought of the blind rankings. Let us know who you're predicting to win the Rumble tomorrow. If you're watching this the day before. Who do you got for surprises? Come back after this. Let us know if we were wrong, if we got anything right, if what you thought of the Rumble, and stay tuned for next episode coming at you soon-ish.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll review the Rumble. We should. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But all right, until then, thanks for watching. This has been the gang, and we have broken kayfabe. See y'all later.